Can I say this? What's up, guys? Are we
Yes.
talking
Yeah,
this?
just
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I know. No, stop. Okay.
She's the boss. What's up, guys? My name's Brandon Price. I'm an auctioneer. I started with Dave in 2018.
And I'm Erin Zeman, and well, Brandon and I started at the same time in July 2018, so it's been almost exactly a year.
Before we started with Dave, we were in the States. I gymmed. I had the knowledge of gym, but I didn't know how to do the foods and everything. By the time we got home, Erin and I decided to work with Dave, and magic happened.
I guess I was the same as Brandon. Like, I also used to gym and I used to train, but yeah, I didn't know much. The workouts that I used to do are nothing compared to what I do now. My eating was awful. I like to think it was good before I went to America, but even before America, I think back to like what I used to eat and snack on, and I would have like way too much bread. And then in America, just the foods were completely different, and I was living with a family, so I didn't really have much choice when it came to what meals I was eating. So I just kind of ate what was there.
My favorite thing that's been with Dave was how available he was to us. Within a message, you could send him a message 5 minutes later, he's replying to you like, cool, he's made some time for you. The flexibility of the eating was really, really cool. The training was basic, but when you look at the programs, it's like 12 reps this, 10 reps that. But when you actually do the 12 reps and all that, it's like basic but hard stuff. That's what I liked about it. It was challenging.
My favorite part with working with Dave was definitely the diet itself. I mean, I feel like I've done many diets before where the food was literally like the same meal 5 times a day. And I am a fussy eater, so trying to find foods that have variety is hard for me as it is. Yeah, usually when I've done diets before, I hated them. I would do it for like one day and then just go crazy. But what I found with Dave is that it was strict in terms of it still kind of felt like, okay, I'm starting this meal plan, this diet or whatever, but it wasn't strict to the point where I felt like I was dying or craving everything. I was always full, which was great because I'm someone who's always hungry. So I definitely found that the meals themselves kept me full.
We worked with Dave for 3 months, and that was his time to mold us and shape us in a way that we want to be comfortable with our bodies. After the 3 months, Erin and I were like, okay, should we do Dave? Let's do it. Financially, we couldn't really do that. All the stuff I learned was through this man and how he molded me and how he's literally prepared me of my eating. Like now, we've been off Dave for what, 7 months now? We finished on October, and since then, our portionings have been okay, our eating's been okay. We've tried to maintain our training, but not to the point where, okay, like we're over it now. We're still enjoying it. You kind of have to take that step forward. You have to get out your comfort zone. You have to. You have to come to the part where if you don't want to change, you're not going to change. And speaking to David and knowing him and watching him grow, he made it loud and clear that you need to step out your comfort zone. You need to do something. You need to push yourself, but also you need balance, which is really cool. What we noticed with David, watching him, seeing how he works with people, it's always push yourself. You need the balance. You need the balance in your life. You have to. So I do advise working with Dave. Take the step. Just do it. You got to do it.
My advice to anyone who's wanting to start a program or work with Dave would just be to also just trust the process. But I found that as soon as I got into routine, and it takes a while to get into routine, as soon as I got into routine, it became easier. Like I actually used to say to brands, like I actually want to go to gym. And when we couldn't go to gym for like dinner with family or something, we'd actually be bummed because we were like in the zone, we wanted to train. And even now we like training, and when we can't go to gym, it sucks. You're not going to look how you want to look on the first day. So trust the process, especially with Dave. He's not someone who, he speaks about it a lot. He's not someone who's going to get you amazing results in like 1 month and then you just will look worse than before in the end. So, it may seem like long. You may not see the changes you want to see in the first week, first month even, but definitely just trust the process and continue with it. And as Brand said, push yourself. You can't get results if you're not the one working for those results. So as much as Dave is there for us, he's the one who sets out the plans and everything to suit you, obviously. You can't get the results you want unless you literally put in the work.
So guys, what an awesome testimonial from Erin and Brandon. And for me, it just highlights the importance of having a partner that supports you. They work together to create a more healthy, a more balanced lifestyle for themselves, you know, to feel fitter, to feel stronger. And for me, that is just like the coolest thing. And to be involved in that process it doesn't feel like work to me. It's such a pleasure to help people to become better versions of themselves, to you know, mend their relationship with food, to keep them accountable, and just, you know, improve all areas of their life. And you know what's so awesome is how often do you see people go through a challenge and afterwards they're so sick of the training, they're so sick of the eating, they just completely don't train and just go binge and gain all the weight back. For me, they serve as a prime example. You know, they were only with me for 3 months. We did do a lot of work in that 3 months. There was a lot of coaching, a lot of planning and all sorts of things, but they were able to leave and carry on with that. You know, we created a lifestyle, and you guys need to understand that your plan and your procedure or strategy to get in shape needs to be sustainable. Commit to something that is going to be sustainable. Commit to something that's going to be balanced. Commit to something that's going to be enjoyable, because you need to be in it for the long run. This is not a sprint, it's a marathon, guys, and you need to wrap your heads around that. And when you develop that mentality and have the patience and have the commitment and desire to continuously chip away at your goals a little bit every month, that is when greatness and that is when amazing results will occur.